to this app now. So as I try to
To the
go
app?
further, so I try to go further to read more. If some app pulls up,
Oh, they trying to tell you to download the app?
yeah.
No, don't worry about it then. No, we ain't gonna sweat it. Cause I think I got the app on my phone, but you ain't gotta. Well, I mean, you can download it. We'll just go to the next one. But anyway, the story is that the sister was just so let down. The reason I wanted to bring that up was because that's a lot of our people. You know, they turn around and get rejected by these devils, and it's just the end of the world. It's dehumanized. This is 2022 now. You understand? Things are supposed to be getting better. You're not supposed to be feeling like dehumanized. You understand? Supposed to be feeling like a human by now. What do you think? 500 goddamn years? We can't feel like a human now? And no, you cannot. You understand? They just ain't gonna let it happen. Come on with the next one.
This black woman will open Missouri's first black-owned cannabis dispensary.
And I definitely wanted to bring this one out for a reason too. Come on with it.
Okay. Had to open it up some more. On election day 2018, Missourians voted for medical marijuana use, and the decision was officially and these decisions was officially enshrined in the state's constitution. For Andrew Scales Williams, an advocate for alternative medicines, this was an opportunity to represent black people in the cannabis industry.
Oh, okay. Now see, this is the ridiculous part, right? Is this first black man and black woman to do whatever in this country? The first black damn president, the first black vice president, female, the first black, senator, the first black cop, the first black, and ain't now one on worth a FUCK. You understand? Not now one of them. And now put our face, put the black community in the drug world when we too far up in that thing. You understand? We need to stop getting high. You understand? And they turn around and use an excuse talking about alternative medicines and all of that mess. You understand? To where they want to turn around and use the how the industry is trying to bring weed into, you know what I'm saying, the medical field. Now it hasn't made it yet. You understand? Right. Even though they have done a lot of research on marijuana, it hasn't been proven medically to actually cure anything. You understand? Right. Does it have, different what they would say, healing powers or something like that, or whatever they call it? It can help you a little bit, like a pain pill. You understand? Right. Weed is like that. It's like a pain pill. It can help you. You know what I'm saying? It help relieve the pain a little bit. That's what they claim. Certain uses, right? But me myself, we don't need a first black cannabis, you know what I'm saying, dispensary anywhere. You understand? We don't need any of that. You know, whether it be male or female, we don't need none of that, because guess what? They're gonna turn around. And that right there is just a way for our people to get over on our people some more. You understand? We are people that you could turn around and get over on in any type of way. You understand? We taking the sufferings of our people. Weed is not something that you supposed to be looking at like, yeah, dog, I'm high, the motherfucker, I got the munchies, nigga. No, you're not supposed to be doing that. You understand? We're not supposed to be smoking at all. But this sister here is putting a whole dispensary out now. She's going to be the first black dispensary. Right? And this is the only thing that brought me to that came to mind was this in John 8:44. Give me that scripture out. This was the only thing that came to mind. I had a sister that asked me. She know I own several businesses, and I'm what they would call an entrepreneur. And she's one herself. She owns several businesses, and she asked me, "Did I want to go in with her on something like that?" Nope, not at all. You understand? We need to get the drugs out of the black community. You understand? We need to get weed the hell up out of the black community. It don't need to be no weed in the hood. You understand? It don't need to be no crack in the hood. It don't need to be no heroin in the hood. It don't need to be no drugs in the hood. You understand? We need to get rid of all of that garbage. But go ahead, read that for me out, because this is what brought me to mind on that. Now, I ain't hating on the sister opening up a business. You know what I mean? But your business should not be how to get over on your people. You know what I'm saying? Take the sufferings of your people and then turn around and you get paid for it. Because all they're going to be doing is junkies going to be coming to you talking about they got a weed card. You understand? And now, matter of fact, they give you the weed card without the symptoms. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to come in and say you got no symptoms of anything now. You just say you need a weed card and they give it to you.
Right, So like I said,
go ahead.
And all it's doing is just destroying our people worse.
Yeah.
Destroying them worse.
Yeah, for real.
And that's just another Esau trap that, push us back.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just another, how would you say, a trap, whatever.
Yeah. And then think about something now. Why would the conditions of the weed card be that you can't own firearms? You understand? You cannot legally own firearms if you have a weed card. You know what I'm saying? Now, that don't work for them, but it work for us. For us, it's going to stand. Now, when we go out and say, for instance, you got to protect yourself. You got to defend your life. See, ain't nothing worth the protection of me and my family. You understand? And I can't turn around. I mean, just think about it. We got a blunt laid on the table. We got a gun. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can't have them both. You can only have one. I'm not picking up the blunt. You understand? I'm going to take the gun. I'm not going to turn around and let the blunt be what's going to be, you know what I'm saying? And then when it come time for, say, somebody, to hurt me and my family, I gotta get down on somebody, then I'm going to have to worry about these consequences later. Because I got this weed card and then I got this 357 and I had to get down on somebody. Even if you are defending yourself, it's still going to be illegal. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find yourself in a legal situation. Right. You understand? And probably prison time. But that right there, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to, I don't smoke no way, but just saying I wouldn't be able to do that. You understand? Because my life mean more. Well, me keeping the laws mean more to me than anything. You understand? That's the first reason why I wouldn't smoke. But then, to tell me that I can't defend myself if I want to get high, you understand? And like you just said, that is a trick of our oppressor. You understand? To keep us drugged up. Like, what the hell is a junkie worth, man? What in the hell is a junkie going to do when it comes to defending this nation or defending yourself? You understand? You're going to be too damn high to do anything. You understand? You're gonna get hurt. You're going to get raped. You're going to get shot. You get robbed. You get all of that. I done seen people, man. I remember, this was a while ago. And this messed me up. This was a young brother, man. He was 14. This little brother was 14 years old. And up at Becky Park, right? On Page and Taylor. I turned around and stopped to holler at my cousin. I used to hang out in that area. My cousin stayed right down the street. And I get out, holler at him, you know what I'm saying? And it's some the little brothers was right there with us. They talk, he knew, you know what I'm saying? He knew the little guy. And they sitting there talking, and the little brother was like, man, he said, nigga, I was snotty. Nigga, he was snorting heroin. I was snotty, nigga. I was on the up in this mug, sleep. Talking about on the bench at the park. Man, I woke up, Nigga, my pockets was turned inside out. I'm like, oh shit, a motherfucker robbed me. This what the dude 14 years old said, man. He high off heroin to the point to where he nodded off in the park and woke up with his pockets turned inside out. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at this look, I'm like, damn, like 14. 14. That's what you 14 you supposed to be alert. You understand?
Right.
You supposed to be alert, man, not snotty. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, this is a whole little kid. This is a whole little kid, 14, talking about how snotty he was. You know? And I was like, damn, that was sad. You know? That was sad for him to be like that. And then ain't no telling what else somebody gonna turn out with you doing them drugs. You understand? Next it'll be your rear end. You know, falling asleep in parks like that. Cause I'm pretty sure whoever robbed me, they getting high too. You know what I'm saying? They just as nutty as you are.
Right.
You know, you got to watch it out there. You know what I mean? But where we at? Yes, hit that John for me real quick.
John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will ye do.
Okay, stop right there. Ye are of your father the devil. Every single thing that the white man says is okay and lawful and legal to do, we follow right behind him. You know how many people I had arguing when we talking about weed is legal now? When weed is not legal. It's still not legal. You understand? But because the white man said it is, now you say it is. It's because the white man say you can smoke, now you want to smoke. You understand? Or you smoking more. I don't think you just want to start now. You smoking more. You understand? And this is Christ talking to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. And he said, you are of your father, the devil. You are just like him. And the lust of your father ye will do. You understand? That weed, that making that money. You know what the white man bragged on making in 10 years? I believe it was 23 billion or something like that he was bragging on making from this dispensary in 10 years. Matter of fact, let me look it up real quick. I'm going to look that up while you finish that scripture. But this is the thing. With you turning around and making a weed dispenser, you just like your father, the devil. You understand? To where he said he going to make all this money off the weed. Now you want to jump right in and make some of that money off the weed. Instead of you thinking on God's law, statutes, and commandments, and you not selling weed, you want to get in there, you want to sell it legally. So the white man, and then he was the first black woman to open the dispensary. You understand? I'm going to get that number. Read the scripture a little more.
He was a murderer from the beginning.
He was a what?
A murderer from the beginning.
He was a murderer from the beginning. This is talking about when Cain had murdered his brother, the first murder recorded in the Bible. He turned around, and that spirit of Cain had to go somewhere. And guess what? It went into the white man. You understand? And he's the murderer, right? He was a murderer from the beginning. Keep going.
And abode not in the truth.
And he abode not in the truth. Abode meaning to reside. The white man never resided in the truth. You understand? How could he? How could a murderous thief it be in the truth? You're not supposed to murder. You're not supposed to steal. And he's notorious for both. You understand? Christ said that the devil came to what? Kill, steal, and destroy. That's all he good for. That's all. I mean, check his records. You understand? Go ahead.
He was right. Check his resume.
Check his resume. You understand? Google him. Google the white man, and you're gonna see murderer. You understand? It's gonna be a nice looking white guy with a suit. You understand? With his hair slicked back, a bunch of gel in it. You understand? Nice little suit, briefcase. And guess what? He got murder all over him. You understand?
It's like it. There's words smoother than butter.
And words is smoother than butter. That's what the scriptures say. Once let me get this. Get these stats. Man, they got the state by state breakdown. Good night. Oh, it already hit records.
Oh, yeah.
It done already made the records. Good night. Damn. Come on, keep reading that scripture.
Well, because there is no truth in him.
It's no truth in the devil, man. No truth in our oppressor. None. Keep going.
When he spaketh a lie, he spaketh of his own.
Read it again. Take your time, brother.
When he spaketh a lie.
When he what?
When he speaketh a lie.
There you go. When he
speaketh his own.
A lie, he speaketh his own, right? What this means is when he tell a lie, he put himself in a lie, right? Like, for instance, on the, say, the Moses movies, right? Who's the Egyptians? When on all the cartoons and all the movies, when you see Moses say, "Let my people go," what color are the Egyptians?
So-called white man.
Hey, white. You understand? The Jesus Walk movies. What's the one that the most recent with the Passion of Christ? The Passion of Christ. What color is he?
So-called white.
He's white. You understand? Like, when he lied, he put himself in a lie. Right? He painted the picture. You know what I'm saying? And put himself in the picture as Christ. You know? That's what that's talking. That's what that means. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. Right? So he turned around and he put himself in a lie. Keep going.
For he is a liar.
For he is a liar. Right?
And the father of it.
And the father of it, man. Who lies more than him? Nakers be trying to lie. We can't even get away with it. You understand? We try to lie and get caught every single time. You know, and matter of fact, look, we don't be believing nothing from the gate. Right. Soon as somebody come tell, hey dog, guess what I just did? I just came up on like $100. Nigga, you lying. You understand? we already don't believe nothing. Right. It don't even matter to a naked boy. You lying anyway. But the devil, he the father of it. You understand? He didn't invented them. You understand? Come on with it. Was that it?
That's it on it.
Okay, God, that's it. I just wanted to pull that right there. I love that scripture. I love all of them, but I love this scripture right here because it really says everything about our doings and our actions. Is all behind the white man, right? Like, the black woman wasn't such a great whore until she decided on being a white woman and following them. You understand? She wasn't doing all the filthy things that she was doing. You know, at one point, the black woman, what they like to say, they had class. Oh my God, she had class. You know, and she wasn't willing to do all of the nasty things that she's so eager to do now. You understand? Like what my girl's Cardi B. You understand? She said, I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. The women back in the day, they cooked, they clean, and they got their ring. They got that man. And I'm just saying, ring don't matter. You understand? It doesn't mean marriage. You understand? That's our oppressor's way of getting married. You understand? You can get one. It's not unlawful. But just saying, you know. But she's saying how she got the man. You understand? That's basically what she's saying. Got the ring, got the man. And our sisters had no problem getting no man. And keeping one was the thing back in the day. Keeping him. I saw relationships last a long time back in the day. But now, they barely even last 3 months. Relationships is barely even lasting 90 whole days. You see a picture with a brother hugging a chick from the back on one Facebook post, and the next one you see single on her status. You understand? So she was in a relationship. Now it went from that to complicated. You understand? It's all kinds of in 90 days. It don't even take that long. You know, but I mean, man, it's terrible. You know, it is terrible. Jump to that the next article. Then we're gonna get to the preachers. We're gonna get to the pastors.
Curtis Bankston, Georgia pastor, found to have 8 people locked in his basement.
Come on with that. Read that again. Nice and loud, warrior.
Curtis Keith Bankston, Georgia pastor, found to have 8 people locked in his basement.
Georgia pastor had 8 people locked in a basement. Good night. Come on with it.
Police say pastor, his wife were running personal care facility under the guise of a church.
Okay, so they was running one business under, you understand, the name, the guise is where you take and say you're running the personal care facility under the name of their church. So they had a building listed as a church, but was actually running the personal care facility. You understand? That's what that's talking about. Come on with it. This is the past. And if you see his face, he looks just as slimy as he could be.
Curtis Bankston was arrested after people were allegedly found locked in his house.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis Bankston was arrested after people were found locked in his house. Okay. A Georgia pastor has been arrested on charges of false imprisonment after police found 8 individuals locked up in the basement of his home.
8 people. This dude had 8 people locked away in his basement. Come on, man.
The Griffin City Police Department said that Curtis Bankston, 55, and his wife, Sophia, 54, were operating an unlicensed group home or personal care facility under a guise of church known as One Step of Faith, Second Chance.
One Step of Faith, Second Chance. Those people didn't have a damn chance on getting out that basement. You understand? You see how ridiculous Christianity is and how disgusting that is. You turn around, why not just get the license? If you wanted to, I know that's not what they were actually doing, but if you wanted to, open up that type of facility, get your license. It's tons of home health care programs in this building. You understand? It's at least 10. It's about 10 offices in here that got home health care. Yeah. In just this one building. You understand? And they all black. You understand? So guess what? You could open one, but come on, man. Preachers, Christians are disgusting. They are disgusting human beings, man. And they'll do anything for that money. And let's find out what he was doing to these people. It's about to get to it.
The couple had taken control of the imprisoned individual's finances and medication as well as public benefits.
So they was getting everything. They was getting the money that these people was receiving, because they was mentally ill, right? Okay. And that's how he was able to lock them in a basement. You understand? Because they can't really say much. You understand? But he was taking the money that they was receiving every month, right? Then he was getting the public benefits, right? Public. So that's like food stamps and, you understand, whatever else they might get. Hell, they probably got stimulus checks and every damn thing for them people. Yeah. uh, at whatever kind of benefits they would get from public assistance, and the medication. So they were selling their pills too, 'cause that's a big thing. You understand? Folks is selling pills like crazy. All to get high. All to get high. Come on.
Police said that all 8 individuals who had been in prison were mentally and or physically disabled.
Mm-hmm.
It is frightening and disgusting to see the degree to which these individuals have been taken advantage of by people who were in a position of trust.
A position of trust is talking about them being pastors, right? And being, because they had to been caretakers some type of way. You understand? So so you got 2 positions of trust right here. When you hire a healthcare worker, you're trusting this person, right? When you go to a church, you trust in your pastor. They believe that these people are men and women of God, but they're not, and they prove this to you over and over and over again. That Christians are not trustworthy. They're not. You understand? They are disgusting. And the things that they do, matter of fact, jump to Ezekiel 16 and 25 for me real quick.
Ezekiel 6 and 25.
Ezekiel 16 and 25.
Kind of got it, sir.
Mm-hmm. Come on with it.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25. Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way.
And this is talking about the Christian church, these buildings, right? You done built your high place at the corner of every, what does it say?
Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way.
At every head of the way, right? This is at every corner. Keep going.
And has made thy beauty to be a whore. A
board. Now, let's just think about the city of St. Louis, for instance, right? There is 1,700 churches in the city of St. Louis. And the buildings are big, like on this corner. That corner, it's a church right there. Big church. This one right there, big church. You go that way. The one on the right, I forgot the name of the church. Big building. You go right around the corner from there. You got another big church. 2 of them big. Matter of fact, 2 big churches right around that corner. Is that Taylor? No, it's not Taylor. Bayard. I think that's Bayard right there. Is that Bayard?
Right there off.
What corner? What corner is that? Right after not Kings Highway, the next block. It's 2 blocks from there. Is that Bayard?
Right by
Walton. What is that?
Is that Walton?
Is that Walton? I think it's Walton. Right there, you got that big church right there, right? That other building used to be a church, the one that they're using now for dialysis center. You understand? It's a dialysis center now. It used to be a church. You understand? You go that way on Page. You got a big old church. You understand? You go a little further. They got another church. You go that way. Every head. You understand? Right. Of every way. Right. Churches all over this place. Right? And you done made your beauty to be a board, right? To where they disregard and discuss. You understand? And turn around because your building is so big and pretty and all this nonsense, right? Hold on one second. It's General Cathal. Hey, shalom, General. Yabba Shima Shabakata. Come on, sir. Sorry, sir. You said did what? You talking about for the council? Come on, sir. It was sent by General General Shawarma. Come on, sir. Yalla. Yalla. Shalom. Come on. Does who? You said Captain Marquardt? Con, sir. I sent it to him and you. Come on, sir. Yalla. Shalom. Yalla. All right, that was General Katham checking in. You understand? But that's talking about the churches and they buildings. You understand? That they turn around and building on every corner. And the beauty of them ought to be aboard. And people just look at it it's like, damn, they got all this money and all this big old building, but look at the hood. You understand? Look at the neighborhood that they had. Keep going.
And has opened thy feet to everyone that passeth by.
And what do they say? The doors of the church are now open. You understand? That used to trip me out in church. You understand? To where we would be sitting there, and the pastor would say that the doors of the church are now open, and somebody would be by the door, and they would open it. Everybody would turn around and look to see who's about to walk in the door. Who the hell did you invite? You understand? Nobody heard you. But the doors of the church are open to everyone. You understand? Come on with it. Keep going.
And multiply thy whoredoms.
Multiply thy what?
Thy whoredoms.
Multiply thy whoredoms, man. You understand? This is what's happening with Christianity, right? Like that lecture I did. The Christian church is the house of whores and homosexuals. You understand? They are multiplying thy whoredoms. They're multiplying their sins. They're multiplying the things that they are doing wrong, right? Like this pastor here turned around and had 8 people imprisoned in his basement. You understand? And you read a little more, they're going to show you how they had to get in there. Keep reading. Oh, wait a minute. You done with Ezekiel. Yeah, go back to the article.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Ain't no sweat.
It is frightening and disgusting to see the degree to which these individuals have been taken advantage of by people who were in a position of trust.
Mm-hmm.
The police said in a press release. Police said that they started investigating the case after the Griffin Fire Department received a call from Emergency Medical Services on 13th January that they needed assistance to help a patient having a seizure.
Mm-hmm. Now, see, here you go running something illegal, and now you got to call the proper people to come help you. You understand? And this is how you get caught up. Right. This is how you get caught up. Come on.
When the EMS and the fire department officials arrived at the pastor's house, they found that the door to the basement had been double locked. And
it was what?
Double locked.
Double locked. Keep going.
And that the patient had to be assessed through a window to the basement.
They had to go through the window to save this person. The people wouldn't even be able to get out. Say if a fire, you know what I'm saying, or maybe a flood or something happened in the basement, they ain't gonna be able to get out. They gonna die in the basement. These people would have died in that basement, man. The thing was double locked. This pastor he's disgusting, man. This is a preacher. This is a preacher. Come on with it.
Preliminary information indicated that many as 8 individuals resided in the basement of this residence, and they were locked in at certain times by the caretakers, the police said. The couples,
So I wonder, was they even bathing these people properly, or was they, feed? They probably wasn't feeding them right or nothing, man. They probably wasn't. Damn, but this is your pastor. In the name of Jesus, covered with the blood, double locked by the doors. You understand? Only access through the window. Come on.
okay. The couple had been leasing the house for 14 months and using the basement as a personal care home for individuals, which essentially imprisoned them against their will, which
Good
created
night.
an extreme hazard as the individuals could not exit the residence if they were in emergency. The police statement, the police stated, added,
Take your time, word.
the individual have been placed under suitable care by the Department of Human Services.
Okay, so now they're talking about they out of their hands now.
Right.
So we could drop that. I definitely I got to get another one too. Show you this pastor here. Everybody know about the pastor that spit in the dude's eye. What's his name? Look his name up for pastor that rubs spitting man face. Let me show you what he did. When you get his name, let me know.
Is it Pastor Michael Todd?
Who?
Pastor Michael Todd?
Michael Todd. Yeah, that's his name. Okay. Now he turned around and this was terrible. This shit was disgusting, man. I can't even look. I can't even watch the video right now. My stomach it might turn around and can't do it. But I'm gonna show you the. Let me see. The video where he he apologized. Now this is him rubbing the spit in the brother's face. See, Christianity is they done lost they edge on people, right? And now they trying to just come back with any old filthy thing. Now now none of that blood was working and stuff. Now none of the blood of Jesus don't work no more, right? So now they using spit. Okay, they turn around and this dude actually spit in his hand.
It's like it, sir.
Go ahead.
That's how you know that's the house of Satan.
Come on out. Come on out. You definitely know it is. This brother actually spit in his hand and rubbed it in his brother's face. I can't see myself doing nothing like that to my brothers or even one of my sisters, man. You understand? Even one of the sisters, I can't even see it. No. I ain't trying to prove no point that bad. You understand? And then he said, and that all of that stuff was just gay as it could get. I mean, the dude has said, he said sometimes God gets a little nasty. That's what he said. He said sometimes God gets a little nasty. Then when he's about to reveal to you, it might get nasty too. And that was just some gay stuff. And you could tell this cat is a homosexual. Okay. But I'm going to show you how light he tried to make the him rubbing his spit in this man's face.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're having an amazing
This him right here.
I just want to acknowledge what happened yesterday when the spit hit the fan.
When the spit hit the fan, you
it was disgusting. Like, that was gross. I want to validate everybody's feelings. That was a distraction to what I was really trying to do. I was really trying to make the word come alive and for people to see the story. But yesterday it got too live, and I own that. And I just want to make sure people know that we want to help people. We want people to see Jesus. We want people to feel loved. We want people who are desperate to be able to find hope. And I'm passionate about that, so much so that I try to do extreme things to help people get it. And yesterday it crossed the line. So I love you guys. I appreciate everybody that's been praying for us and sending us messages. And to anybody who just saw that 3-minute clip, I really encourage you to go back and watch the whole message. There's some truth and some life in there that could potentially change your whole life. When Jesus spit on that man, he was blind and then he could see. For my brother, who I love and honor so much, I just called him. He was bald before I spit on him, and he's still bald today. So no miracle here, and so next time I'll rethink and do something differently. I love everybody. I'm praying for everybody. And Transformation Nation, thank you for riding. We're going to represent God to the lost and found for transformation in Christ. All right? Everybody have an amazing week. Peace.
You could tell that this cat is a flaming homosexual, man. That is disgusting. Sometimes you do extreme things to get a mess. Man, the truth is extreme enough. You got to spit on no damn body. And to try to take that story that Christ, him, where he rubbed spit in the brother's eye, and then he turned around and healed him. That I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you, look, I would not take Slick Rick, you know what I'm saying, and move that patch from over his eye and spit it and try to heal my brother. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not our king, okay? I'm not gonna spit in your eye, in your face, you understand, and turn around and then make this video and claim you was doing something extreme to get a message out. You understand? And then someone go back and watch it again. There's some truths. That's disgusting, man. And for that brother to stand there and let him do that, I'm not even finna let you rub no spit in my face, bro.
It's like he a better brother than me.
Man, come on, now. Man. Way better than me, 'cause I couldn't do it. I would not. If I said I ain't got the stomach to take that right now. I was gonna show the video, but I can't take that right now. You understand? But this cat, and this just shows you how disgusting Christianity really is. That's all he's really showing you. It's just how nasty they really are. You understand? They sleep with men, they sleep with women, they molest children. They've been showing you, right? But now they're trying to make a comeback because, like I said, the blood of Jesus don't work no more. And like he said, when the spit hit the fan, you understand, making a joke. It's funny to him. What you apologizing for when you're obviously not sorry for what you did? You don't even care. Go ahead.
He know Most High is not with him.
Man,
He
come
know
on.
the Most High is not with him.
Come on, man. Hey, you know, a lot of these preachers know. You understand? There's very few that really just have no clue. That really are honestly teaching Christianity because that's what they think it is. You know? But the majority of them know exactly what they doing. These preachers know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way he don't know. You understand? Because when you go in here, you find that you have to be keeping laws in order for the Lord to be with you. It says it all the way from the front of the Bible to the back of the Bible. The old covenant consisted of keeping God's laws. The new covenant consists of keeping God's laws. You understand? In the Old Testament, in the Apocrypha, in the New Testament, keep the laws. That's it. You understand? The narrative has not changed from one book to the other. It's all the same. It's all the same. And these preachers are the only ones that seem to think that it's different. You understand? Like, this dude here is beyond sick. That right there, that to me was, that kind of looked like some kind of initiation. You know what I'm saying? You know how they do in the college, the fraternities and stuff like that. That's what that looked like. You know, you remember school days? I don't know what all they be doing, but I heard that they got transferred, and I haven't seen that, but they got transferred one thing from one brother's mouth to another brother's mouth. You heard that? You heard them doing stuff like that?
Yeah, I heard them doing stuff like that. Yeah.
I can't see that. No, I just will not get initiated. I'm not. Ain't no man for to put nothing in my mouth. You understand? Nothing, especially if it come from his. You understand? It's not for to happen. Come on.
They got like a trial week or something where they just do the most outrageous stuff to you, and you gotta accept it.
Yeah, and see, that comes from us following white people. You understand? The more we follow them, the more we become like we even get even nastier than them in half the cases. You understand? Like on school days, you know, they had to turn around and they had them by the toilet and had them squishing bananas as if it was a turd. You understand? But it turned around, but they was blindfold. You understand? Like that's just nothing that I want to do. And then pull down your pants and let a man spank you.
And notice who was like one of the main directors of that.
You said what?
Notice who was the main director of that movie.
Who? Spike? Yeah.
You know.
I think he was in one. He in a fraternity, wasn't he? Yeah. So I mean, that's right up his alley or his butt. You understand? To get spanked. I can't have no man spanking on me, y'all. I cannot do that. And they, like, you willingly do it. Like, you just pull your pants down, bend over, and let a man spank you with a paddle. Like, that's sick. That's sick. That's gay. That's gay. And that's what that looked like to me, was some type of initiation into some type of fraternity. You know what I'm saying? For this brother to take whatever he gonna do to him. And to rub that spit in his face like that, oh my God, that was terrible. That was terrible. But that's Christianity for you. You understand? And these preachers, they know good and well that God is not with them. Give me, go to Deuteronomy 4. God, chapter 4, verse, I think I want you to start at. Start at 27.
Got it, sir.
Come on with it.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 27. And the Lord shall scatter you among the nations, and ye shall be left few in number among the heathen, whither the Lord shall lead you.
Okay, now you know we scattered all over the place, right? And we're under the heathen, so we're left few in numbers, right? Because it's not like all of us reside in one place. You understand? We are few in numbers among the heathen, right? Keep going.
And there ye shall serve gods.
We shall serve God. We're going to serve other gods. Keep going.
The work of men's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Wood and stone.
And what is the wood and what is the stone?
The wood represents the cross of Christianity.
That old rugged cross. Come on.
The stone represents the rock in Mecca, Islam.
Islam. Damn right. Damn right. That's it right there. Those are the top. And the reason this is in there like this wood and stone is because these are the top two religions that our people are in. They're either Christian or they're Muslim. You understand? Very few are off into other things, Hinduism, Buddhism, and what did Damn, my girl Ike and Tina, what was she into?
Tina, I can't tell.
What was her religion?
I can't tell you, sir.
Well, she was sitting there humming and chanting and doing all that nonsense. I can't think of what she was in, but what that right there. Just very few of our people are off into other religions. You understand? But the top two, wood and stone, that old rugged cross, and that dirty rock in Mecca that everybody loves to tongue kiss. You stick your head in the thing, kiss the rock. You understand? We serving gods, all right, but not our own. And look at what's happening to our people when we serve other gods. You let a man rub spit in your face. You make a sermon talking about God is about to get nasty. You understand? That's all gay. That's all gay out. That whole thing, if you was to watch that, did you see it? The where he actually put the spit in the man's face and doing all that?
Yeah, I didn't want to see it because you.
The brother got to talking about getting nasty with God. God is about to get nasty. And what he's about to reveal to you is about to get nastier. And guess what? He wants to get nasty. He wants to get nasty with a man. He looked like it. He looked like a homosexual. You understand? Rubbing your spit in the man's face, that's gay. You understand? That's gay out. You know? Not even one of my enemies. I don't want to rub my spit in your face. I might want to knock you out. Right. You understand? But I ain't finna rub spit in your damn face. What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I want to knock your teeth loose if I got a problem with you. You understand? Come on with it.
Which neither see, nor hear, nor eat, nor smell.
Okay, so these guys don't do nothing. That cross don't do nothing but hang either around your neck or on your wall. You understand? Because they got them in both places. They got them in where you can hang them on the wall. And a lot of brothers hang them around their neck. They got Jesus pieces on. They got the cross on. You understand?
It's like it, sir.
Come on.
They even get it tattooed on.
They even get them tattoos on. Yeah. Only God can judge me. When God said, don't get no damn tattoos. But they get them.
They get the white Jesus tattooed on them.
They get the white Jesus. I know a sister got a damn life-size picture of Jesus tattooed on her back, carrying the cross out. Carrying the cross. Jesus carrying the cross. A white man. You understand? Now that's terrible. Big. It's big. It's her whole back. It's her whole back. Now, what in the hell make a woman want to put that on her back? Yeah, come on with it out.
Okay. But if from thence thou shalt.
Now, this is if you change your mind or your heart, right? If you willing to do what the Lord say do, okay? Keep going.
Thou seek the Lord thy God. Thou shalt find him. If thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Okay, now stop right there. Go down to verse 39 and 40. Now, if you seek the Lord with all thy heart and with all thy soul, Christians do not seek the Lord. You understand? With all of they nothing but they songs. They just sing about God. They dance about God. Now they mime dance. See? They doing this in the church. You understand? They got all the circus acts in the church. You understand? They had the pastor riding the damn horse in the church. They had the one pastor zip line in the church. They had the other pastor riding the hoverboard in the church. They got all the acts. They got all the circus acts. You understand? So, but if you seek the Lord with all your heart and all your soul, keep reading.
Know therefore this day and consider it in thine heart that the Lord, he is God in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else.
There's none else. It can't be this Christian God, you know what I'm saying, that with the white boy carrying the cross. Can't be him. It can't be that rock that you tongue kiss in Mecca. You understand that they circle around the thing. They say a lot of people die doing that. A lot of people get trampled. You know what I'm saying? From all the folks that's there to worship their God.
It's like they fighting it just the kids fight to get to it, and
It means something to them. These people don't even have a God. The heathens don't even have a God, huh? But we do. And instead of us fighting to get to our own, we fight to go follow them, and then look at what happened to us. Now we destroy it as a people. All because we following and serving false gods. Keep going.
Verse 40. Thou shalt keep, therefore, his statutes and his commandments, which I commanded thee this day, that it may go well with thee.
That it may go well with thee, if you keep them commandments. You understand? And before I came into the truth, I had no idea what was going on in my life. Didn't know what was wrong. You understand? Didn't know how to fix it. None of that. Was completely lost. This right here fixed everything. It's true. You understand? What I learned in this school fixed everything. Now it's going well with thee. You understand? Because I'm obeying the Lord now. You understand? They like to say that God's love is unconditional, but guess what? Under one condition. You understand? His love is unconditional under one condition. And that one condition is that you keep his laws. You must. All right? So you turn around and you keep his statutes and his commandments, it'll go well with thee. Keep going.
And with thy children after thee.
Okay, so ain't that what we always say? I want to leave something to my kids. I want to make sure my kids don't go through this. I want to make sure my kids are straight and all that. If you want to make sure your kids are straight, you better teach them the laws. You better keep them, and they better keep them. Keep going.
And that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth.
So that we can live a long time instead of dying early from diseases and such as like AIDS and cancer and diabetes, and you understand the big buzz on the internet now is Regina King's son dying at the age of 24? Their brother's 24 years old. You understand? I don't know what he died from yet. But damn, 24 years old, that happens a lot. To where we hearing about celebrity, period, in the hood. That's all they hear. You understand? That's all we hear. Is about some young brother or sister dying in the hood. All right, keep going.
Which thy Lord, Shalakia, which the Lord thy God giveth thee forever.
Okay, so this land here was given to us. The Bible says that he gave the world, he created the world for our sakes, right? The earth, I'm sorry. He created the earth for our sakes. So we are supposed to be running this thing, not the other nations of people. You understand? And that's what we going to get back to, our rightful place, you understand, with our king, and we're going to reign with Christ, like the Bible says. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I just wanted to pull a couple of scriptures on that. Did you want to say anything before we get out of here, boy?
Shalakia, just waiting for this kingdom to fall. Brick by brick, it's falling.
They're right. Babylon
and
is
brick by
falling.
brick, we putting ours in to build up our kingdom.
And Babylon is falling to rise no more. You understand? And this place right here, I'm with you. I can't wait till it fall too. That's why I'm here doing the work. You understand? We got to do the work to make it fall. You understand? And guess what? A lot of people think that it means tearing it up, running around, burning up their buildings and robbing their stores and nah, we ain't got to do none of that. All we got to do is serve our God. That's all. That's all we got to do. Serve the Lord. So it just said, seek him with all your heart and all your soul. Yep. Keep his commandments, and then everything will go well with thee and your children.
So we can get about trying to get up out this captivity. You know, going
Absolutely.
to work every day, you know, showing up and, you know, this and that. And it's tired of this captivity.
Absolutely. Damn right.
People getting oppressed and, you know.
Man. The Bible said oppression maketh the wise man angry. You understand? So you see the only one, because everybody asks us that, why you so angry? Why you hate white people? Why you hate everybody? Man, look, you don't see what we going through here? What you rather me do? Have a Coke and a smile or something? Sit back, relax? Can't. You know what I'm saying? I'll relax in the kingdom. You understand? Once it's all over. And with that, shalom, Israel.